I've got some questions for you because there's a lot of buyers out there that need to understand that we are now in a market, and sellers too, where they can leverage closing costs again. Okay. And for our listeners, I've checked MLS and I've checked the last 90 days. And in the last 90 days, transactions, aka homes that sold between 150,000 and 700,000, 21% of single family homes received a closing cost credit as far as a buyer. And that's pretty surprising. And I saw your eyes kind of light up, Matt, because there was a time where no one was getting closing cost credits. They were not getting closing cost credits. So Matt, FHA, VA, okay, Rhode Island Housing, which is an FHA product. Okay, these are all government-backed products. Okay, USDA as well. Are there limits? Is there a percentage limit that blankets across or for each and every single one as far as how much closing costs a buyer can ask for?
Yeah. So with FHA, it's 6%. Uh, I think
Wow.
VA is 6% as well. All government loans, so VA, USDA, and FHA are 6% of the sales price, and then conventional financing is 3%.
If somebody was to ask you, Matt, can you explain closing costs? What's your explanation on closing costs?
Definition of closing costs is fees that are charged by third-party servicers to execute the purchase of a real estate. But cash to close is made up of closing costs plus down payment plus escrows, which is taxes and insurance, property taxes and homeowners insurance on the property per diem interest. The way that I explain it, there's the total cash to close out of pocket amount is made up of the equation is made up of three different categories:
Okay.
down payment, closing costs,
Yep.
and escrows. And down payment is whatever the percentage that the lenders are going to require in order to, so 5%, 10%, 15%, 20% of the purchase of the home. So it's a percentage of the purchase price. And then closing costs are relatively standard for residential mortgages from lender to lender. They're roughly around $2,500, 2,000 to $2,500. For
Just for the origination fee.
for the mortgage company. So
Yep.
that's broken down by credit report fee, appraisal fee, underwriting and processing fee, flood certificate fee. It comes together around $2,500, and then you have closing costs that are required by the title attorney. So again, third party. So it's mortgage company, title company, homeowners insurance company. We all have our own contribution to getting a real estate deal done. And generally speaking, in a very roundabout average way, it's another 2,000 to 2,500 for an attorney. So the closing costs generally come in around 5,000, over a little overestimated, but safe to prepare for about $5,000. And then escrows for taxes and insurance get added on top of the closing costs, which also get added on top of the down payment. And there is the full number. Everybody's different. Some people are very, very prepared for that with some money left over, and some other folks, they can only they're only prepared for just one of the three parts of the equation, which would probably be the down payment. And that doesn't prevent us from helping people buy houses, because we can incorporate closing cost credits, which cover these expenses through the purchase of the home. And it doesn't prevent somebody from buying a house if they only have a down payment and they don't have their closing costs figured out.